Hi there, it's Ace and welcome back to another episode of the Safe Space Podcast. 2026 na right now and alam ko na ang dami natin mga New Year's resolution, mga ins and out this 2026, ano yung mga goals natin this 2026 and alam ko tayo na baka right now tayo napapagod ka na ano ba, i-achieve ko pa ba yung 2026 New Year's resolution ko? So in this podcast episode I want to tackle my own ins and out for 2026. Pwede mong i-guide yung mga ins and out ko this 2026 that could also benefit you. So, you know what, I list my ins and out para sure na talaga na wala akong maiiwan. And maybe merong mga additional for the next, months like February. But as of the moment, here are my ins and out for 2026. Let's go, Simulan natin sa mga ins ko. So, yung mga ins, ito yung mga included na kailangan kong, non-negotiable ko this 2026 na dapat talaga goal ko yan ha. Hindi naman sa goal pero kumaga included siya sa lifestyle ko. So first and foremost is less screen time. Yes, the less screen time, less doom scrolling, no more unconscious behavior na para mag-scroll ka natin sa TikTok, kakawatch ng mga short videos for around an hour unconsciously. Number one yan sa ins natin, yung dapat maging mindful tayo, maging conscious tayo sa mga pinapanood natin na video. If wala naman talagang main purpose yon, why doom scroll? Diba? Why wasting our time doom scrolling? And alam ko na hindi lang ako yung nakaka-experience na parang nagiging unconscious talaga tayo kasi super addictive naman din talaga ng mga short form contents na parang once na nag-scroll ka around 1 video, 2 video, then pag 10 videos, 20 videos per hour, diba? Parang na-waste yung time natin. So instead of wasting our time sa pag-doom scroll, mas maging conscious tayo to live in the present moment and also to create something and spend time na, mas makakapag-benefit talaga sa atin than wasting our time doom scrolling lang, diba? So, ins talaga natin yung less screen time and less doom scrolling. Go! Number 2, medyo talaga, like very personal talaga to siya sa akin, is being cringe. Like, 2026 is about being authentic, taking opportunities, authenticity at its finest. Ganon yung atake ko talaga this 2026. You can see, diba, like, this is my room, tiny room, walang ka-eme-eme, I want to be authentic, I want to be my real self talaga. No more faking, no more thinking about what others' opinion if ever na ipopost ko yung video na yan. Ano yung sasabihin nila na ganyan, like, no, stop na talaga. This 2026, it's about becoming the best version of ourselves. It's about presenting our authentic self. And also being too performative. Dito rin included yung parang every time, kasi ako before share ko lang talaga, every time na may appointment ako sa dentist ko or parang lalabas lang ako like meron akong gustong bilhin lang sa supermarket, sa palengke parang dapat talaga naka full glam yung atake ko dapat naka foundation, ganyan, dapat presentable talaga yes, it's really okay to be presentable but sometimes talaga nagiging performative siya in a sense na hindi ka nagiging authentic sa sarili mo and parang you are afraid na makita ka ng ibang tao na ganyan wala kang makeup, na hindi ka masyado nakapag-ayos, is parang iisipin mo yon kung ano yung magiging opinion nila sa'yo. So in this era talaga being authentic na it's really okay to be your most vulnerable self or to present yourself regardless if meron kang makeup or wala, because you are not chasing other people's validation na always ka lang maganda, always ka lang gwapo, always ka lang presentable, like always clean, always too perfect, which is no talaga hindi siya sustainable kasi we as a human we're messy. Like, we're messy talaga. When me akala nyo like I always give advice na para bang I figure out everything. No talaga minsan talaga tinatamad din ako. Minsan hindi ako naglilinis ng kwarto. Like, we're all human we're messy. It's our nature. I want to have that EDGAF mentality talaga na sometimes, not all the time is you need to present yung ideal version mo talaga. Sometimes, you need to be your authentic self na kung wala kang ayos if nakita ka ng ibang tao, it's really okay. You cannot expect yourself and put so much pressure sa sarili mo na to present the best version of yourself, to present na 24 hours naka-makeup ka, to present na parang plansyado lahat ng mga damit mo. No, it's not sustainable and it's not healthy talaga. You are giving so much pressure sa sarili mo na alam mo naman talagang hindi siya sustainable Especially na-realize ko lang din to na as a public figure as someone na nagpo-post talaga online, parang sobrang worried ako kung ano yung masasabi ng ibang tao na ganyan if nag-promote ako ng product tapos hindi naman ganyan yung effect niya sa akin if ever na may nakakita sa akin sa personal, diba? So parang I'm so worried kung ano yung sasabihin ng ibang tao every time I go out. So ins talaga sa akin yung maging cringe to really present myself regardless of other people's opinion. So same as you it's really okay to not be the best version of yourself all the time. And by cutting off those pressure, parang meron kang freedom na wala ka nang pakialam sa kung ano yung sasabihin ng iba, di ba? As long as you are being yourself, that's the most important thing. You have the freedom, you have the time, you are in control of your own life and decisions. So, yeah, that's one of my ins. Number 3, and new era talaga to, te. Number 3 is working out. Like, fitness in general. Being healthy, in general. Like, 2026, isa talaga yan sa vision board ko, Bawal ko yung pakita yung vision board ko, kasi secret mo na yan, sacred mo na yan. I want to be the healthiest, the best shape, Ace this 2026. Ganon tayong atake ko. I even bought like weights talaga, kahit dito lang ako sa bahay nag-workout para sure talaga na maging consistent ako sa pag-workout. And before I thought na working out is all about aesthetic, all about having that perfect picture image sa Instagram. May mapopost ka na, body tea, body goals, ganun But I've watched some of the interviews ng mga matatanda na talaga, and sabi nila, important talaga na mag-workout because throughout of aging, yung bones natin talaga is parang, nagiging weak siya. Less calcium, hindi na natin caring gawin yung mga heavy stuff, physical activities. So if you work out, parang na mas nagiging strong yung bones natin. So it's not just about aesthetic, it's about your overall health talaga. And also working out, like it feels so good. Every time like even just an art na pag-workout, I feel like I have $1,000,000 na parang nanalo ko sa lotto na I achieved this. And working out, it's really not easy. Akala ko before parang grabe ang ganda-ganda ng like may abs sila, ganyan, may mga muscles sila, body tea, body goals. Parang sabi ko, ang easy lang niya ma-achieve ha. Pero right now na parang nasa position na ako mismo ng pag-workout era ko na talaga like ang hirap-hirap talaga. Ang hirap maging discipline. Ang hirap i-experience yung pain and to be comfortable in that pain. You know what I mean? Kasi like workout talaga, it's fun, it's enjoyable, pero parang if parang nauumay ka na sa routine mo na pag-workout, hindi na talaga siya nakaka-enjoy. So it's really hard to be consistent din talaga sa pag-workout. Pero I'm really trying. Don't bash me, I don't have the perfect body type na gusto ko talaga, but I'm in my, baby steps in working out. So yeah, that's one of my ins talaga. Priority natin yung body goals. You know what I mean? Let's go. Number 4, high quality pieces. Sa clothes, sa mga pants, sa mga skincare, sa mga bagay-bagay na pinag-order natin. I know impulsive ka talaga, pero this 2026 ins ko talaga na maging selective. Like piliin lang or bibilihin lang yung mga bagay na high quality talaga. It's okay na medyo expensive siya, pero pansin ko lang kasi every time na parang meron akong binibiling super mura lang din, and ang bilis niya ding mapunit, ang bilis niya ding magluma, and parang na-realize ko na mas nakakapaggastos pa ako. Kasi after maluma nun like for let's just say lang 1 month of use lang naluma na agad, ganyan. Bili ka naman din ulit ng ganung damit for 1 month use naman. Di ba mas waste lang din naman than buying let's just say plain white shirt lang and around 1K yung white shirt na yun. Pero forever mo na talaga siyang magamit. Not forever naman pero let's just say like ilang years mo na siyang magagamit di ba? Mas makakamura ka talaga than buying shirts na let's just say 100 pesos lang din, and parang sa una lang talaga maganda, after 1 month of use di ba, parang naluma na agad, di ba? So bibili ka naman ulit ng 100 pesos and parang naiipon-ipon yun mas nagiging mahal siya, mas hindi ka talaga nakakatipid. So this 2026 talaga high quality pieces lang. It's okay na maging pricey siya sa una kasi mababawi mo naman ma-ROI mo naman din throughout that time kasi always mo namang magagamit talaga. Like, it's an investment talaga. And also, parang goal ko talaga na maging minimalist. Ayoko ng, ang dami mga bagay-bagay. It's a waste of space. Ang daming responsibility. Kasi, di ba, for example, like, let's just say, itong mga damit na to, di ba? Once na nabili mo yan, na-accumulate niya yung space mo. Iisipin mo na, ganyan, saan ko yung ilalagay? Di ba? And may responsibility, may stress ka na naman na aanuhin every time na meron kang bibilihin ng isang bagay. And also, it's not good for our environment. Hindi sa parang feeling environmentalist ako dito ha, pero yun talaga like sometimes talaga wag tayong masyado maging greedy, and it doesn't mean na you can afford something is kailangan mo talaga yung bilhin. So yeah, more on quality pieces tayo this 2026. Okay, number 5. Siguro mahihirapan talaga akong i-implement to, but being picky talaga, like choosing where I spend my energy wisely. I've experienced a lot of experiences na parang every time na nasa event ako or nasa gala, hang out with friends sobrang nakaka-drain after involving yourself dun sa mga event na yun or sa gala na yun. So, this 2026, I want to be picky on where I spend my energy and who are those person na parang sispend ko yung energy ko. Kasi, ang dami talaga mga energy vampires talaga. Not all people who surrounds you is merong good intention talaga sa'yo. So, it's really necessary talaga. Hindi na dapat maging ins mo ito, dapat maging need mo talaga na maging picky ka. Choose wisely where you spend your energy. And it's not just about the social gathering, but also spending your time sa pagdo-doom scroll, as what you have said earlier, sa first ins ko. So more on conserving and spending our energy sa mga right people lang din, sa mga taong deserving nun, and sa mga activities na alam natin nakapag-benefits talaga sa atin. So yeah, being picky. And it's very classy to think that I am picky, I am selective. It's more about protecting yourself. It's more about protecting your energy talaga. And I know if you are not spiritual or religious, your energy is the most expensive thing that you can give sa kahit sino man. As you can see, diba, the reason why this, yung mga tao na yan invented this social media platform is because they want us to be distracted. They want our attention. They want our energy. Gusto nila i-spend natin yung energy natin sa mga contents na hindi naman talaga, nakakabuti sa atin. It's really necessary to be picky. Let's proceed. Number 6 is giving compliments. Like, girl. I've been practicing this last year, 2025. 2025, last year na. Like, it's so crazy to think lang talaga na 2025 is last year and now is 2026. OMG. So, yun talaga giving compliments. Like, being generous in liking or commenting someone's post. In this year talaga, siguro I've been practicing this for a very long time now. I am the most supportive friend talaga makikilala mo. Like, really, if you post something, like, girl, I'm gonna share it, I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna react sa post mo na yan. Even tanungin mo yung mga friend ko, I am the most generous complimenter. Meron bang word na complimenter? Let's search daw, meron bang word na complimenter? Pagka kasi nag-ano-ano ako ng mga word dito na complimenter, wala naman talagang word na ganon. Wait lang. A complimenter or complimenter is a person who gives compliments. Meron! I am a genius. You know what I mean? I'm a Gemini, so matalino talaga ako, Feeling, hindi na parang sabing complimenter is a person who gives compliments, praise, or expresses admiration. Yan ang proof na meron talaga. So, ang goal natin this 2026 talaga is maging complimenter. Yan yung word of the episode natin. Should I do word of the episode? May ADHD talaga ako, paiba-iba ng topic. But yun talaga, dapat maging generous tayo sa pag-give ng compliment. You know what, alam ko, na if ever na nag-aayos ka talaga, 3 hours, 2 hours, ang dami mong time and energy na ginugugol para lang maging presentable ka, And, it feels really good to find someone or yung friend mo na i-compliment ka, diba? Kasi parang feel mo, maganda naman pala talaga akong tingnan. And sometimes talaga, feel natin nag-aayos tayo, pero meron tayong anxious feeling na we don't look good, na parang baka pangit tayo tingnan. Pero once someone compliments us, parang nawawala yung anxiety natin na pangit tayo tingnan, ganun kasi we look good because of that, security na we look good because of that compliment. Medyo malabo siya tingnan. Pero yun talaga, let's be generous. Nakita mo yung friend mo, na parang ang ganda ng makeup, ang ganda ng outfit, compliment them. Like, girl, 10 out of 10 ka for today. Ganun, So, yeah, that's one of my ins. Let's proceed. Number 7 is being consistent. OMG. OMG talaga, Being consistent. Like, girl, medyo gusto ko talagang ilagay ito, sa last number talaga, like, around 8. Kasi 8 itong mga ins ko, So, ang number 7 natin is being consistent. You know what? I've been struggling din, Not really to the full extent talaga na struggle, I'm getting into being consistent talaga, But in my channel, sa YouTube channel ko, like, it's so hard to be consistent kasi, like, girl, kung alam mo lang yung work ng pagiging content creator talaga, magpo-post ka sa TikTok, sa FB, sa IG, isipin mo yung ideas, diba, like, nakakapagod talaga, kung alam mo lang, hindi ito madaling, hindi ito madaling work. I really want to be consistent, not just about posting on social media, but also consistent in everything, like, eating healthy, exercising, working out, and showing up sa friend mo, showing up to yourself, being consistent in everything. And I know, it's really a struggle, it's a fight, it's a battle talaga, to be consistent. But, girl, yan talaga yung need natin, Yan talaga yung need natin. I believe in manifestation talaga, pero if our action doesn't align with what we are trying to achieve. Hindi talaga natin yung ma-achieve this. So, we really need to be consistent. We really need to be consistent, and it's an identity shift and it's a commitment talaga sa sarili natin na, girl, nakailang year na tayo na magsasabing, I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna be consistent. Like, year ko na to, ha? Tapos ngayon, 2026, hindi pa nag-February, parang magi-give up ka na. No, te. So, be consistent talaga. Parang ina-advise ko rin sa sarili ko, pero ito talaga yung dapat number one ins ko talaga is being consistent. So, okay, my last ins is wearing clothes anytime I want. Not just about clothes lang, ha, sa mga perfume din, sa mga skincare. Alam ko, na hindi lang ako yung parang saka ko, excuse me, oh my god, I burp. That's so embarrassing. No, it's not embarrassing. It's normal. But you know what, alam ko talaga na hindi lang ako yung parang sakalang susuotin yung damit if may event, if merong reunion. So, sa 2026 na sabi ko, no. No talaga, te. If I want to wear something, I'm gonna wear it. Even this t-shirt, te, before saka ko lang to ginagamit if nasa labas ako. Pero right now, te, parang I feel of wearing it. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it, te. So, pakiko, hindi natin alam, te, kung when tayo matetegi talaga, when tayo mamamati talaga, te. So, diba, if hindi pa nagaganap yung event na yon or wala pang special date and hindi mo pa na-wear yung favorite shirt mo or perfume mo, diba, te, sayang naman. And you are not wearing those shirt and outfits and perfume, te, or anything, te, just for other people to see it. You are wearing it because you want to wear it. It's for you. Binili mo yan, te, para sa'yo. Pero I'm not saying naman, te, na if naka-coat ka dyan, meron kang tuxedo dyan, te, tapos everyday i-wear mo. Over naman. Over naman. Wala namang ganun, te. Pero, you know what I mean? Like, yung mga casual mo lang, te. Pero ikaw, if gusto mong i-wear, te, yung tuxedo mo every single day, walang problema, te. It's your choice. It's your fucking life. So, go wear it, te. Pero yun talaga, te. Let's wear whatever we want to wear. Let's spray what we want to spray. Te, not in a way of wasting, ha? As, again, te, be mindful. Isa rin sa ins natin, te, yung maging picky and high quality clothes lang, di ba? What I'm pertaining is to have free will. Minsan kasi, te, nakakalimutan natin na may free will tayo na sometimes, you know, nagbi-milk tea din ako, te. Not all the time nagiging super healthy ako, te. Over naman, minsan nag-burger din ako, te. Shawarma, ganun, te. Like, kumbaga, balance. Balance talaga. We need to stay sa mga goals natin. Pero at the same time, te, wag natin kalimutan na may free will din tayo. Okay? So, yeah. That's all for the ins. And now, let's proceed sa outs. So, sa outs ko, te, I only have 7. Pero, let's go. Let's see. Number 1, okay, wait lang. Number 1, te, is impulsive buying and impulsive decision. Like, girl, number 1 ko talaga. Like, girl, nung nilist ko to, sabi ko, ito talaga yung pinaka number 1 talaga na out ko talaga for this year. You know what talaga, te? I'm also a victim of impulsive buying. And I love shopping talaga, te. I love shopping. I love adding to cart. Another word na naman. Lahat na lang A's talaga. Pero, yun talaga, like, I love shopping talaga. Parang it's like a therapy. Pero sabi ko, te, yung savings natin, te, ha? Tingnan din natin kasi baka sa kaka-checkout mo, sa kaka-shopping mo, te, wala ka nang natirang saving dyan na baka, you know, bumagyo-bagyo dyan, te. Wala ka nang mapagkukunan ng funds. So sabi ko, dapat maging mindful talaga ako. Less impulsive buying na, less impulsive decision na, you know, texting your ex, ganyan, texting your ex-friends, ganyan. Dapat maging mindful talaga and being in control of our own decision. So, yun talaga, te. Impulsivity, another word, impulsivity. Out talaga yan, te, sa 2026 natin. 22, being a hater. Please lang, te, like utang na loob lang, te, ha. I've never been a super hater talaga, te. Never pa ako, te, to the point na parang naging hater din ako, te. Hindi ako propeta, te, ha. Hindi ako perfect na nilalang, te, here sa earth. But naging hater din ako, te, na sometimes parang, alam mo, te, parang nai-hate mo yung ugali ng isang tao. For example, if sobrang ingay nila, if sobrang yabang nila, te, aminin mo, te, naging hater ka din. Huwag ka dyang feeling ka, te. Huwag kang feeling dyan, te. This 2026, it's more about less hating and more about not taking everything personally. Ako kasi, te, parang yung pag-hate ko, te, ha, please lang, gusto kong i-clarify to. Yung pag-hate ko kasi, te, is internal siya. Internalizing hating internally. Ganun lang tayo yung pag-hate ko. So, not to the point na parang sasabihin ko sa ibang tao na ganyan ang pangit-pangit po. Like, girl, I cannot do that te. I really can't. Pero na lang te if they want an honest criticism. Pero not to the point na kaya ko yung sabihin. Hindi ko talaga kaya yun. So yun talaga, more on inner hating lang talaga ako yung mga thoughts ko. Nagpo-fight yung utak-utak ko na, ganyan kasi, parang ang pangit-pangit naman ng odds. Ganyan-ganyan. Like, sobrang yabang niya ha. Ganon. Sa utak ko lang talaga yung pag-hate ko te. Pero hindi ko talaga kaya sabihin yun personally. I don't want to do something impulsively na pagsisiyan ko talaga at the end of the day. So, yeah. Medyo magiging propeta tayo this 2026 ha. Let's go. Number 3 te. Not letting go. Not letting go. I know te, that it's really hard to let go of something, of someone. Like especially te, in my case talaga, staying in a friendship or any relationship te just because I know them for a very long time. Na parang nasasayang ka na, you know, we have 7 years of, you know, magkakilala kami for 7 years. So, parang sayang naman if I let go of them, ganon. Na-realize ko lang na yung mga ganong tendencies is you are a people pleaser talaga. It's a sign na you are a people pleaser. If you know yung mga standards mo and hindi, yung tao na yun test parang walang progress, hindi nagbabago, and you've outgrown them, which is, it's so normal to outgrow someone. It's really time to let go talaga. And if alam mo talaga na parang ikaw yung nadedehado, parang ikaw yung nade-drain, and hindi mo na nakikilala yung sarili mo just because you are, you know, sugarcoating yung mga bagay-bagay na ginagawa nila kahit sobrang red flag na. Always yung sinasabing, okay lang yan kasi baga ganun talaga sila. No na talaga te. This 2026, letting go, cutting people off in a healthy way ha. And if alam mong valid talaga yung reason mo, it's really okay to cut people off. And everything is a season. And hindi lahat talaga ng tao na kilala natin te, even for a very long time, meant to stay with us forever. No talaga te. Everything is a cycle. People come and go. So, it's really okay to let go. No more people pleasing na te. I'm done. I'm tired. Nakakapagod te maging people pleaser. Please lang. Okay, number 4. Medyo controversial to ha. And huwag kayong magalit te. Being on trends all the time. Like, you know what eh? I'm not a hater. Sabi ko na te, ayoko talaga maging hater. Pero, ganito kasi te, di ba? Meron kasi mga viral TikTok musics and ginagawa yung challenge. And girl, ang pangit talaga nung lyrics and nung music na yon. So, parang, hindi porket trend yan, is kailangan ko yan i-follow. You know what I mean te? If yung trend na yon is hindi talaga sakto sa taste ko, hindi ko talaga yun i-follow. Hindi talaga, like, being on trend, or, di ba tayo meron mga fashion statement na uso talaga, and feel ko na parang hindi ko yung kayang suotin. Hindi porket trend yun is need mo talagang suotin. No talaga, te. Excuse me. Hindi required, te. Number 5, not doing things alone because wala akong kasama. You know what, medyo na-practice ko na to 2025. I'll do it alone na lang if wala akong kasama. I'm gonna do it alone. You know what, let's be real te, mas masaya talaga yung isang event or bagay if you are surrounded with the people you're expecting na you know makakasama mo sa event na yon. You have the same music taste, if you have the same idea talaga and chemistry, ganon, mas masaya talaga yung ganon. But, for example lang, mag-give an example ha, nung pagbagyo ko kasi te, I always expect na bago ako makakapagbagyo is meron akong kasama. Ganon. So, imagine lang te ha, if nag-wait pa ako sa mga desisyon ng mga friends ko na magbagyo, saka ako magbabagyo, hindi ako makakapagbagyo last 2025. So, yun talaga te, sometimes you just need to jump even though it's scary, it's hard, it's frustrating, it's unexpected, it's spontaneous. Go te, sometimes talaga, you just need to do the exact activity te kahit mag-isa ka lang. And doing things alone te really builds a lot of self-awareness, self-confidence, self-trust. Ang dami te, ang dami talaga. And dami ka madidiscover sa sarili mo. So, yeah, if alam kong deserve kong gawin yung isang bagay na yan and wala akong mga, you know, kasabayan na gawin yung bagay na yon, it's really okay. I'm gonna do it alone na lang. I'll touch myself na lang. Over. So, I'm reading te yung number 6. It's about not going out. Like, I want to be alive. You know what, te? Maging honest na talaga ako sa'yo, te. Ganito kasi, te. So, nag-favor ko, te, sa kapatid ko na may bilhin siya sa labas dito sa amin, te. So, Yung nagtitinda te, sabi niya, si kuya mo ba is andyan pa rin sa bahay niyo? She's pertaining to me if andito pa ba ako sa bahay namin. If dito pa ba ako nakatira, ganun. Kasi te, you know what, minsan talaga ako lumabas ng bahay. Like, I'm such a 100% homebody talaga te. Not to the point naman te na parang kinukulong ko sarili ko ha. Para from time to time talaga te, lumalabas din ako. Maybe it's time to socialize more and going out more, touch some grass, go out talaga in general, and start a new hobby, mag-badminton, mag-volleyball ulit. Volleyball to is literally my sports. Like, that's my love of my life around elementary and hanggang high school days ko talaga te. Volleyball. I'm a varsity te ha, baka hindi mo natatanong. Like, baka spike kita te. Ganon. Last but not least, can't believe na last na to ha. Dito na matatapos yung chikahan natin. Pero, girl 3333, while I'm saying this, another angel numbers naman, please lang, I'm tired. So, let's go. Number 7, last is not listening. I'm such a yapper talaga. Especially, te, if I'm comfortable, te, like, girl, we're gonna talk everything. I can talk anything talaga, te. Kahit anong topic yan, I can talk. Like, even the SPG topic, but I can talk about it. I'm a Gemini. There. So, I can talk anything. Talkative ako te. So, this 2026, sabi ko, medyo kulang-kulangan natin. And I know that it's really okay to take up space. Take up space te ha. I'm not saying this te na parang conserve your light, dim your light. No te. Pero sometimes talaga te, you need to, give other people then some space for them to take up space as well. Kasi te, baka sa sobrang pagte-take up mo na ng space, naubos mo na yung space. You know what I mean? Te? So, magtira ka rin te sa ibang tao talaga. And in a conversation talaga te, hindi pwedeng ikaw lang lagi yung kwento ng kwento para hindi mo na binibigyan ng chance te yung ibang tao na makapagkwento rin sa side nila. We love talking about ourselves te. We love sharing our experiences and we feel better if there's someone te na who's willing to listen sa mga kwento natin, sa mga chika natin te. So, this 2026, not listening is out of my bucket list talaga. So more on being attentive, giving people some slack and space to also talk about kung ano yung gusto nilang, ikwento, and being an attentive listener talaga te. It's such an underrated skill to listen to someone else's, not drama naman, pero yung mga bagay te na gusto nilang sabihin, kasi sometimes talaga, if they find you te as someone na comfortable pag-sharean or safe pag-sharean ng mga gusto nilang i-share te, makes them feel better to find someone they're comfortable sharing those dramas or anuman te. So, yeah te, more on listening tayo. Magiging mindful na rin talaga ako te if sobrang nag-overshare. Isa ba yan? Sa yung mga pag-overshare na yan, taking up space din te, pero hindi mo ititik lahat-lahat ng space. Para everyone te is meron din chance na makapagkwento, ganun-ganun te. So, yeah. Yeah, that's all. That's all, yun na. Like, yun na yun. Okay, that's my ins and outs for this year, 2026. Let me know kung ano yung mga ins and out mo and ano yung mga naging favorite mo na ins and out ko this 2026 na makaka-relate ka rin. This 2026, dapat talaga alam natin yung mga priorities natin. Alam natin yung mga hindi na dapat nating i-include na super nakaka-drain ng energy natin. This 2026, it's about becoming the best version of ourselves. Napaulit-ulit na nating sinasabi yan every single year. I'm gonna be the best version of myself, ganun. So, hindi pa rin. So, this 2026, please lang, sana ito na talaga yung year. In my case kasi, I can still imagine na 2016 is about a decade ago. So, di ba? Ang tagal-tagal na nun. So, this 2026, no more fake promises, broken promises sa sarili natin. It's all about prioritizing and becoming the best version of myself. Year ko na to. Final na year ko na to. Let me know kung ano yung mga ins and out mo rin this 2026. Share your thoughts and yeah, thank you so much for listening to Safe Space Podcast. I'm so over naman sa Auntie Maloy, hindi. Take care as always and keep going. Bye!